Hi there, I'm Christine Dunbar from SpeechModification.com, and this is my Smart American Accent Training. In this video, we'll look at words that have the sounds s and sh, or s and sh, and how to link between these sounds when these sounds start at the start of words and the ends of words. So a viewer requested this pattern because they have difficulty moving from the sh sound as in wash to the s sound as in some. We'll also look at how to move from the s sound as in yes to the sh sound as in she, just so you can go back and forth smoothly and easily between these two sounds. So the symbol for the s sound in the dictionary, the IPA symbol, is the lowercase s. This sound is made with the tongue forward in the mouth. My tongue tip is behind my lower teeth. Sometimes people have the tongue tip up, some have it down, but when you're saying s, what's key is that the tongue is forward and it's not pulled back, and also it's a very narrow opening. You can hear how the sound, my mouth isn't very open. I'm restricting the air and it's just flowing through a very narrow band. Whereas the sh sound, and the symbol for that is a tall, skinny s. I call it the sh sound. Of course, we also can spell it with ti, for example, in nation. But this sh sound, you can see I tend to have a bigger opening of the mouth. My jaw isn't very open, but my tongue is pulled a little further back, and my lips are more open. It allows more air to escape. So the difference between s and sh is in the mouth shape and primarily the tongue position. If you have trouble going back and forth between these sounds, or if you have trouble distinguishing these sounds, I recommend my videos for each of the sounds, the s and the sh sounds. I also have videos and lessons teaching you the difference between the two because some non-native speakers intermix those two. They have trouble understanding them. Another issue with these sounds is in words, for example, like issue, where the letter S or the letters SS can say either of these sounds, as well as the Z and J sounds. So sometimes it's just knowing which sound is supposed to be in a word. You may think of issue instead of issue. You also may be speaking a dialect of English where they do say issue rather than issue. So that issue, separate, covered in other videos as well. What we're looking at here today is how we move from one to the other in fluent speech. So if you have trouble saying, yes, she did, yes, she, what you want to practice is moving from the s to the sh, yes, she. You see how my mouth shape changes and my lips go a little bit more into the rounded position for the sh. I don't have to exaggerate that. I don't need to be doing shh. But for a lot of people who have trouble making that distinction, it can be helpful to actually exaggerate that a little bit. Feeling the difference between C being a narrow opening with potentially a little movement this way, and she being a wider movement with more movement towards lip rounding can be helpful. You can also think of how we tend to say shh to ask someone to be quiet, and if you actually put your finger up, shh, and that can help kind of remind or trigger putting your lips forward. Of course, when you're talking, you're not going to be going, yes, she, with a finger up. But as you're exploring with this idea, it's a good place to go. So yes, if I'm saying yes, she, my tongue is pulling back and my lips are moving forward as I transition from the S to the SH. I don't have to necessarily run them together. Yes, she. Yes, she. I can make a little break between if need be. Going in the other direction, wash some. There I am more likely to have a bit of a break because it is a different movement to be in the sh and the s positions. So wash, I'm going to wash some clothes. I'm pulling the tongue back, and I would definitely recommend trying them separate. Wash some, feeling those two distinct shapes, and then start to transition, wash some, so you can feel that the tongue moves from the sh, the back position, a little bit forward to this position, sh, wash some. You can even do what I just did, which is make the sh sound and then the s sound, sh, and feel that shape moving between the two, because we may tend to link generally in these words. For practice, try lots of words ending with SH and lots of words starting with SH. So you could use wish, wash, fish. I'm thinking of verbs and nouns so that you can do that combination. Some, Sarah, see. Go back and forth and use common everyday words going from the S to the SH and the SH to the S. I hope this helped you understand the difference between these two sounds and move smoothly between them and fluently when you're speaking. We will cover, I have covered all of the sounds of English in our Sounds of English course on speechmodification.com. It's a great resource for pronunciation. If you need more help with things like linking fluent speech, you may also like our American Accent 6-week course. It gives you a little bit more advanced help for how we put our sounds together. So the fundamentals of pronunciation are covered in our Sounds of English course. And then when it comes to moving more into everyday speech, fluency, you might like our 6-week course, as well as our Real Talk course, which looks specifically at linking and reductions so that you can sound more like a native speaker and speak more fluently and confidently. All of our courses are either free or available for under $2 on speechmodification.com on our courses page. I'll be back again tomorrow with another Word of the Day class, as well as on Saturday we have our live question and answer class. So you can join that right after this class. You click on the link and you can go to our channel page, Speech Modification Seattle, find our live stream. When you join, you can ask questions by typing them in the chat, or you can just watch. It can be helpful to see other people's questions as well as asking your own. So even if you don't have any specific questions, many times the patterns, the words, the things that people struggle with affect all non-native speakers of English, so you can get some great help for things you may not have realized were going on in your speech, as well as getting your questions answered. Thanks so much for joining as a channel member and subscribing. I really appreciate your support. Keep liking, commenting, and sharing videos. That also helps to support speechmodification.com. I'm Christine Dunbar from speechmodification.com. Remember, if you want to sound like a native speaker, you can do it. speechmodification.com. Bye, everyone. Hope to see you in today's live class.